Don't hit. Yeah. Yeah, just, yeah. All right, mute me. So
Ready? I guess so, yeah. Can I ad-lib slightly on the lines?
Huh?
Can I ad-lib on the lines
a
slightly?
little bit.
Okay, so, like, for absolutely, I'm a puffin, I can't go, like, I'm a puffin.
Yeah,
When you...
we're way late.
All right.
Everybody's too short in the sound booth.
Really?
Hello, everyone. Ooh, jeez. It's Lighthouse Keeper Wesley reporting for my first day on Adventure Island. Thanks for tuning in. I've been hoping to come here since I graduated from Lighthouse Keeper School. Adventure Island has intrigued me because my parents were both pharaologists, or people who study lighthouses. Adventure Island, they discovered this journal from Professor Luminari, Adventure Island's very first lighthouse keeper. In it, he used mysterious riddles, sketches, and other things to describe lanterns that never go out called infinity lanterns. No one has been able to ever locate them, but I'm hoping to locate them. If only I could discover the missing map. Wait, what's that? It's this infinity lantern? False alarm, it's just a light. Oh, hello. You're here. For those who are watching remotely, these girls and boys are here to help me find the infinity lanterns. Explorers, I'm the new lighthouse keeper on Adventure Island. You can call me Wesley. I'm so glad to have all of you, both remote and here, join me. With your help, I'm sure we'll find them. There's something quite mysterious about Adventure Island. Like, you never know what's going to pop up next. Oh, what a most curious bird. It's very interesting. It seems so human-like, almost like it could actually talk.
Hello.
What? I just spoke to some bird. Did you hear that? I should pinch myself to make sure I'm not dreaming. Ow! Yeah, I'm definitely not dreaming.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you a talking bird?
I'm a puffin. Of course I talk.
Did you hear that? The bird states that it's a muffin. It's surely confused, or I'm just too hot.
No, I said puffin with a P, but maybe you need to take a break with some music.
Music?
Yeah, you know, relaxing, rhythmic sounds with lyrics and melodies.
Okay, sure. How about hearing from our Adventure Island musicians? Okay, friends, let's meet our Adventure Island musician, Miss Janet.
I totally read you your line. I totally read your line. Give me a headset with a battery in it.
Somewhere back there, put a book. That was great. Thank you, Muffin.
No, Puffin. But you can call me Beacon.
Bacon? That's a strange name for a bird.
I didn't. I said Beacon.
That's what I said. But more importantly, have you ever heard about the legend of the Infinity Lanterns? I've been studying Professor Luminari's journal, and these explorers are here to help me find them. But Professor Luminari only included riddles and sketches in his journal.
You know, that sounds like something Professor Luminari would do. He was a strange bird.
You knew Professor Luminari? So you know about the legend?
Sure do. Infinity lanterns once lined the path to the lighthouse, but Professor Luminari scattered them around the island.
Interesting. Why would he do that?
Like I said, he was a strange bird. The lanterns contain all contain a special kind of light, a light that never goes out. It's more than that. The lights in each of the lanterns are special ways God shines light into the world, and they also show us how we can shine God's light to others.
That sounds very important. We really need to find those lanterns. If only I had a map of the island.
A map? Like the one right over there?
You're truly extraordinary. You speak and you just find the map. Maybe I could use some sort of GPS or satellite imaging to find the lanterns on this map.
No, that's not how you find things on Adventure Island. Don't worry. You should have all you need to discover the lanterns.
I hope you're right, Deacon.
No, it's Beacon.
I've studied this journal for years, but I've never had the map until now. Perhaps we could use both to determine the specific coordinates. A coordinate is a set of numbers and letters that correspond to its specific place on a map. And here's the first journal entry. To find the infinity lanterns of love, don't get confused. Search high and low with the map. Use the following clues. 6 days of work, 1 day of rest. Together they make a full week. Study the ancient story of beginnings to locate the lantern you seek. It looks like the first infinity lantern is love. 6 days of work, 1 day of rest. Is that describing Professor Luminari's first week on the job? No, it has to be something older. Where do I look for an ancient story? Is there a library on Adventure Island, Beacon?
There aren't any libraries, but you couldn't get more ancient at the beginning of time. How about looking in your reference book?
Reference book?
You know, the Bible? I noticed one in your bag.
Excellent idea. The riddle mentioned the beginning. This is like a good place for a beginning, at the beginning of the book. A book called Genesis.
In the book of Genesis, the first book in the Bible, we find a story that tells us what happened during the first week of, well, everything. You see, in the beginning, the very beginning, there was only darkness and emptiness. On day 1 of the first week, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. When God said, "Let there be light," there was a lot of light. Perfect. God said that the light was good. God called the light day and the darkness night. On day 2 of the first week, God said, "Let there be a dome in the middle of the water to separate waters from each other." No. Let's just call it the sky. God called this new creation sky, and it was separated from the water below. And it was good. On day 3 of the first week, God created land, dirt, rocks, islands, and mountains. Then God decided to fill all the land with grass, trees, flowers, herbs, berries, fruits, and vegetables. Basically, any kind of plant. And it was good. On day 4, God created lights in the sky, stars, and planets. God made 2 big lights for our planet. The larger light to shine all day, the sun, and the smaller light to shine at night, the moon. And it was good. On day 5, God created all sorts of birds like robins, cardinals, eagles, falcons, puffins, ducks, and parrots. God also filled the oceans and rivers with all sorts of animals like tiny shrimp, crab, octopus, eel, and every kind of fish. Both sky and water were filled with creatures now, and it was good. On day 6, God filled the land with animals of all shapes and sizes, monkeys and baboons, otters and prairie dogs, panda bears and polar bears, crawling bugs and flying insects, giant elephants and tall giraffes, and even duck-billed platypuses. Basically every animal you can think of, and even some that we've never thought of. And all of this was good. But God wasn't done yet. God had one more creation to reveal. Saving the best for last, God created humans. This was God's great masterpiece. This was unlike everything else God created so far. This creation would be able to have a relationship with God. And when the work was done, God didn't just think they were good. No, God really loved this latest creation and said they were very good. So, what happened on day 7 of the first week? God rested. It wasn't because God was tired or needed a vacation. No, God rested because God had created everything. It was all good. And God loved everyone and everything in creation. And that's how it happened in the Bible.
Perhaps we should look at the map again. I see that Professor Luminari created markings on it. There's letters going down the side and numbers going across the top. If only we knew which grid contained the lantern. The riddle asked you to look
at this specific Bible story. Where was the story found in the Bible?
Genesis chapter 1.
Genesis chapter 1? You just said that the map had letters and numbers on each grid.
Yes, but what do they mean?
Gee, doesn't make one wonder.
What did you say?
I said, gee, it does make one wonder.
Aha! I figured it out! I take the first letter of the book in the Bible, G, for Genesis, and the number of the chapter, chapter 1. Then it makes me go right here, G1. And if you look really closely, there's a symbol that looks a lot like a lantern. That must be the infinity lantern of love. Eureka!
I think he's got it.
Okay, explorers, let's go find this lantern.
Wait a minute. Before starting out on this great adventure, you must first recite the island's signal verse. The signal verse is a guided light for all adventurers on this island. It comes from Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, your light has come. The Lord's glory has shone upon you.
Explorer, learn it with me. Arise, shine, your light has come. The Lord's glory has shined upon you. Let's say it together. Rise, shine, your light has come. The Lord's glory has shone upon you. Great. So now we have our signal words and the coordinates. Let's go.
Hold on. Isn't there one more thing to being an explorer than just finding things?
Oh, absolutely. So sorry about that. Explorers, as we're searching for these lanterns, we need to learn how to handle these infinity lanterns correctly. And to do so, we need to learn more about the specific light contained in each lantern.
I think Professor Luminari wanted explorers to realize how important we are as lights in the world, pointing others to Jesus. And we learn to shine our light by learning about these truths in the Bible.
So, in addition to finding this infinity lantern, our mission is to explore more about the light of love.
Exactly. Everything else they need to know about being an explorer.
Well, one important thing for an explorer is a way to get from one place to another. Explorers sometimes travel long distances to make great discoveries. Is there some way we could get from where we are to this infinity lantern with the light of love?
I think so. On Adventure Island, we say, it is It is time to arise and let your light shine. We call these things pathfinders. So the pathfinder to the light of love would be arise and shine with love.
I like that. Pathfinders. Paths are definitely a great way to get from one place to another, especially on an island. So, to help us remember what path to take, let's all say, arise, shine with love. Okay, let's all do it now together. Arise, shine with love. So, are we ready to begin exploring now? All right, so follow your island guides. So Miss Sarah, Miss Dottie, Miss Megan, and Miss Katie. All right, they will take you to your first place. I'll see you at the closing.
Hey folks, my name is Donovan, and I'm a scientist here at Science Station on Adventure Island. On Adventure Island, we do a lot of cool science experiments, and we connect them to the Bible. The one we're doing today is really cool. Let me show you. We're going to create a compass to help us get around Adventure Island in this little compass kit here. It's really easy. I'll show you. All you need is a circular cutout of construction paper here, some string, the compass dial, and then some coloring utensils and some glue, and look how cool that is. Now you can get around Adventure Island.
Sunday. So, I need boys and girls to sing as loud as you can and help me out, okay? You ready? We already learned this one. Get your fingers ready for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, okay? All right, everybody stand up. We're going to sing Creator of the Universe. Please.
You created the heavens and the earth, made the daylight, called the dark night, separated the water from the sky. On the third day, you made the land dry. You said it was good. God, you are so good. Creator of the universe, we give you all the praise. We join in with creation, singing, worthy is your name. For all that you have done, everything that you have made. Creator of the universe, we give you all the praise. Creator of the universe, we give you all the praise. We give you all the praise. You created the sun, moon, and stars. All of them declare how awesome you are. Sea animals and birds and the trees. Land animals and human beings. You said it was good. God, you are so good. Creator of the universe, we give you all the praise. We join in with creation, singing, worthy is your name. For all that you have done, everything that you have made. Creator of the universe, we give you all the praise. Creator of the universe, we give you all the praise. If we stay silent, the rocks will cry out. So we won't be silent, we'll sing and we'll shout. If we stay silent, the rocks will cry out. So we won't be silent, we'll sing and we'll shout. Creator of the universe, we give you all the praise. We join in with creation, singing, worthy is your name. For all that you have done, everything that you have made. Creator of the universe, we give you all the praise. Creator of the universe, we give you all the praise. We give you all the praise. We give you all the praise. We give you all the praise.
Great job, guys.
Explorers, it looks like we've all made it back from our search. Wasn't exploring Adventure Island great? Beacon, we have great news. Beacon, we have great news.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was sleeping. Did you find it?
Indeed we did. What you are looking at here, it's the first of 5 infinity lanterns that I believe are all located on Adventure Island.
Explorers and Lighthouse Keeper Wes, your hard work has paid off.
It sure did. Thank you all for your help. The only question is, what do we do with it now?
Maybe you should look back in the journal. It hasn't led you astray yet.
Wise words, my feathered friend. Here is the last journal entry before Professor Luminari retired. Lighthouse Path, lanterns once again light the way, with 5 infinity lanterns shining all night and all day. To the noble of character and the brave of heart, recover the lanterns that were scattered apart.
It sounds like you need to find all 5 lanterns and then light the path to the lighthouse once again.
We're off to a great start with finding the lantern of love. Explorers, do you remember what we learned about God's love? God is love, and everything God creates, it's out of love.
So the lantern of love is the first infinity lantern lighting our path?
It appears so. I believe Professor Luminari wanted us to learn to carry the light of love by learning from Genesis chapter 1.
How do you carry the light of love?
Great question. One way we carry the light of love is caring for our world and environment. Most importantly, we carry the light of love by treating others kindly and respectfully.
Excellent! Now it's time to use our Pathfinder saying.
Explorers, let's say our Pathfinder saying together. Arise, shine with love. Okay, now let's say it again. But
Great job! Now let's say our Adventure Island signal verse, Isaiah 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, your light has come, the Lord's glory has shone upon you. Ready? Arise, shine, your light has come, the Lord's glory has shone upon you.
thank you, Bacon Deacon, and thank you, explorers. What an awesome first day on the island. Let me pray and thank God for our wonderful day on Adventure Island. Lord, thank you for that you love to create and that you love your creation. Thank you that you love us deeply. Help us rise and shine with your love. May your love shine in our lives so others see you. Amen. Now, a few quick announcements. One, parents, you'll receive in the back table a piece of paper that explains we're going to take offering the rest of the week. And what we missed on the piece of paper is that we are also going to take food donations, any canned goods, anything that can't go bad for our food bank. We also have downstairs where you ate food for just extra food from dinner. So if you want to pick that up. I don't think there's anything else, right? Back table. Oh, name tags. Leaders, if you could take the name tags from your group and drop them off at the back table. That's it. Thanks. See you all tomorrow night.
Bye. See you tomorrow.